G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. Today I got something different. I picked this up from the Palmer's Island store. My brain said to me today, I got a lot to talk about. The last few weeks I've just been really grinding my teeth and my gears, even though I drive an automatic at the moment, about some things that are going on in society and the government and politics, and it's just bullshit here in Australia. But this is a craft beer channel. I should start a political channel. I don't really give a fuck that much. This is MAUI, MAUI Brewing Co. Never heard of it. Very, I dare say, tribal looking can. Lovely can. Black and gold. I always say black and gold works. This is a bikini modelled beer. It's a bikini blonde. Stop it. Lager. And this is I think a Helly's lager. 4.8% ABV 375ml can, which is what we love here on the channel. Very nice can, as stated. I don't know much about MAUI Brewing, possibly New Zealand. What is this? Oh, it's got the latitude and it's got the latitude and longitude. Brewed with that same aloha spirit on the northern beaches of Sydney. Oh, ripped off. It's from Brookvale, New South Wales. Crafted with passion, inspired by paradise, we are an innovative and independent brewery. Welcome to the heart. So MAUI Brewing is an independent brewer. I even talk like that brew. Independent brew. It's got the pregnancy warning to 1.4 standard drinks. With the 10 cents return just under the don't have kids sign. Oh, the kids are good. A clean, crisp and refreshing Helly's. Perfect. So Helly's lagers are generally from Germany, I think, and they're more malty and hoppy, correct me if I'm wrong, generally, than a normal lager. So I'm excited about this, and I was going to say opening a bikini blonde, but that's not very good to say. Good firm crack on the can. Very big opening on the bikini blonde. Let's get it into the glass. The rain has just come here as well, just a little sporadic cloud. I've just finished watching UFC 301, which was this. Everyone was shitting on the card, how underrated it was, but what a cracker. Urseg's the Aussie versus Patanja. I can't play. Pantoja. Oh, I do follow the UFC. Oh, and Aldo coming back. Man, he looked fucking crisp and won. Had a few bucks on him. Urseg, man, going 5 rounds with Pantoja is no joke and made him look average. And he's number 10 ranked in that division. Not much of a head at all. Swell. But then it's a Helly's, I suppose. I've never been much into the Helly's, and there's some good German beers. The head's there a little bit. Yeah. Very golden looking, hazy looking, not a clear lager. That's actually a very delectable looking beer. A simple lager that is not simple. We'll have a sniff. Oh, so look at the island. They're out in the Pacific, isn't it, mate? Hawaii area, is it? I don't know. Sure that is. I'm not going to... Oh, hang on a tick. I'm just holding this up as I was looking and got a bit of a sniff, a bit of a waft. Definitely malty and caramelly and hoppy. This might be a very yummy beer. MAUI Brewing Co. Let's go. Oof. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Bit of orange and a bit of marmalade. It's not overly carbonated. It's very pleasant. A very pleasant beer. It's nothing to rave home about, I don't think. It smells like clean socks or fabric. Soft with that very light, airy sort of sniff. Very nice. It's not overly carbonated, which I sometimes like. Really carbonated beers can just get you a bit too guessy. Yeah, I like that. I'd rate that. Very easy to drink. It's not worth, I think I paid, and don't forget my inflated prices here because they've got to come here. I'm up on the north coast in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, look, I'd have that again. I'd get a 4-pack of that. Definitely. Very yummy, simple. Well, I'm not saying it's simple to make, guys and girls, but simple tasting beer. This is my second one of the day. I just had a platinum, which, you know what, I hate to say it, but that carton I picked up for $30. Why wouldn't you? Tooheys Extra Dry Platinum. Bullshit little 330ml cans, but at 6% or 6.5%, geez, you have 2 or 3, or 7 or 8, and you start just getting the buzz. Like, fuck, it's quite nice. And it's got a really nice thick hair. I think Tooheys Extra Dry, you're going to have to review one again, a flashback on return. I hope I didn't throw it. I'm sure I didn't. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out if they've got any other beers like this in the northern suburbs. Brookvale, I haven't been over to them. Oh, no, I went to Manly not long ago. Went to Manly, and the missus and I went over to, Manly for the day, had a slice of pizza, started talking to an old school pizza shop guy there who's lived there for the last 40 years. And I'll tell you what, my eyes lit up, because I remember Manly when I was a whippersnapper, like 8, 9, just the other year. And it was so old school, and just, I don't know, guys and girls, I reckon old school, we always look back and go, old school's better. But I'll tell you this, fish and chip shops right now, what's better, new or old school? Chinese, what's better now, new or old school? Some foods with all the fusion and the bullshit crosses, I get that. And we got Michelin stars and all this wank thing, but I don't know, back in the day, you could cook up mad food for a good price, and the only way you learnt recipes was go to a cooking class or buy a fucking book. When I first moved out, I had my first job, and I was in a 1-bedroom unit, which was a shithole. Oh, man, it smelt like dogs. I should have told the real estate, but back then you didn't whinge, did you? You didn't. You got your joint, and you thought, fuck, I'm lucky to get this. I'll look after it like my own home. And you do. You don't go, you fix things yourself. You just, I don't know. That was me. Maybe that's why I was a good fucking tenant. Wow, that's a good beer. I like it. So yeah, I'll tell you quickly what's been on my mind, and I mentioned it briefly, apart from my fucking magnificent looking lawn. Apart from the brown. I was whippersnapped that too much over there. But check it out, mate. I reckon that the range just loves it, doesn't it? My chilies are dying off. The scorpion ones. They're dying off. It's coming on winter though. My kipper lime over there, I've got to clip them. I've got to get more on top of them. My lime tree is just a fucking train wreck. I can't grow fruit. Don't look about that one down there. That's cremated. Yeah, and kangaroo paws, which grow naturally, I kill. Whereas these ones here, they just grow without me touching them, so I'm leaving them alone. My palm's bouncing back a bit as well, because I haven't touched it. So I think the less I touch things, the more they work. Might drive relationships too. But, I've had a good weekend. I got a bit done. I'm still waiting to hear back from some of the job fronts and emails I've sent for a change. But yeah, at the moment, I'll tell you what I'm sick of, and I'm going to say this very quickly so I don't get a strike again. or because I'm talking about shit I shouldn't, which is weird because I'm just talking to a fucking camera to the public. There's only a few people who actually listen to me, so cheers. But I'm sick. I'm sick of the conflict in the world, including Ukraine and Russia. I'm sick of the conflict in Palestine and with, I was going to say just the Jewish people, Israel. But that's been going on for the last, as we know it, what, 50, 60 years, and is anything going to change until one eradicates the other? And it's so fucking dumb over a book. There you go. Oh, fucking Gaza. Can't we sit down, forget all this fucking past border shit and fucking stuff? Yes, there was an act of terrorism. I get people were killed, but the body count has got to stop. This is a humanitarian crisis, which I don't give a shit at the moment what side wins all of this. You just look at these people that have lost everything. How can you have someone ring up? Now, you imagine this, guys and girls, you're sitting in your home and there's shit going on around, which a lot of us people in more parts of the world that don't have conflict. We've had conflict and we're crying about domestic violence at the moment. We're crying about men, how bad men are, and men are violent. And I'd rather stay in the fucking forest with a bear than a man, which my brain doesn't get around. I'm trying to think also too about how it's stereotyping males to all be the same, and I fucking hate that. I hate it. And I was listening to a caller today on the radio, and I think Babe's locked out across the road. Brand new house. You don't want to be fucking locked out, would you? Oh, there's mine now. See ya. But, you know, domestic violence. Oh, men. We're having this cabinet meeting. Oh, fuck off. If you've been a victim of DV, I can put my hand up and go, I have been at the hands of a female. And you know what you say that as a man? Oh, come on, mate. Really? Domestic violence isn't just punching someone in the head. Coercive control. Oh, this is so, and males don't report it. This is my advice in this clip, and I won't go on too long. If you're a male, a DV, or you have any partner, whether in a homosexual relationship, a normal relationship, oh shit, fucking such said normal, a male-female relationship that's not normal now. If you're in a relationship with a toaster that burns you, I don't give a fuck. Report it. Step up, report and be heard. If you don't have any luck at the counter, ask for the supervisor. If you don't have any luck with the supervisor, put it in writing and send it to the LAC commander. Go to domestic violence. So it's funny, I rang one night years ago and I broke. This is about 2011, 12. And you break. And you ring someone and you get about 2 minutes with them. But I just felt, you know what I felt like doing? And this is going to sound really bad. I felt like putting on a female voice and calling myself fucking, what's the female version of Goody? Ginger? Gypsy? Fucking no. Fucking enjoying this beer. But I don't mean to swear so much. But yeah, for the dudes out there that are good guys, you know, like with partners, you're going to have a Barney, you're going to have an argument, but, you know, you might break fucking something, or you might, yeah, men, they push. Some people psychologically push in, you hit something, or you fucking chuck a can, or you hit the desk, but you walk off. I'll tell you what to do then. Leave them alone. Oh, they can't control their temper. No, they can. If you leave them alone, give them space. This is what I feel with men. Let them come back and they'll probably give you a cuddle and go, I'm sorry I acted like that. It's not me. I lost my temper, which every human does. You can't tell me judges have never lost their temper. Oh, but they've controlled it well and they've never learned it. Fucking bullshit, mate. You know, everybody sometimes has a Barney shit day. And it's how you work through those days. But as a man, we're always taught, don't lay your hand on women. You go back through some of those movies, and how many times do you see women slap a man in the face? or a woman, like, what are they looking for these days? Money, strikingly good looks, a bloke that grinds himself at the gym every day, works hard, and I think we've got to start saying now, I am pro-man. So if you don't like that on the channel, it's okay. It doesn't mean I'm a jerk-off. It doesn't mean I'm an arsehole. But when it comes to being an activist, I suppose, not that I go out and activate, I'm pro-man. Men, like, we've lost how many thousands of men to suicide over the last 12 months? This year we've lost so many men to suicide. Look at the federal circuit, the courts, child support systems, all this. How can you replace the father of your child with a dude you've just hooked up with for 6 months and he's living with you now and that's the new dad? It's fucking, but he looks after him and no, fuck that, right? Your dad's your dad. This is the way I look at it, and call me wrong, call me non-progressive, call me old-fashioned. I'm not offended. I cannot get offended. Your dad's your dad. And if you've got a shit dad, it's still your fucking dad. And there could be circumstances around why you think your dad's shit or your dad's fucking doesn't love you. Very, very rarely, I think it's very hard to find deep down, even in counselling and all, for someone to go, I do not love my child. You can say you don't want them. You know, I don't like them, I don't care, I don't fucking care. But, I don't know, maybe that's a wrong statement, because there's a lot of people out there that just don't give a shit. Now, I'll probably withdraw that one, but I don't know. It's personal experience too. I had a father. Otherwise, I was a fucking Jedi, born without a fucking, you know how to do it. And then next minute you hear you're a one-night stand. Take that in. And you're 48, 49, you're 50, 60, 70, and you get told, you're a one-night stand. We wanted to get rid of you, but, fuck. And then you get treated like a piece of shit. And that's where you got to look at people and go, you're a warrior. But now we're complaining, we've got people with like 4 types of coloured hair walking around the streets supporting this and supporting that, who wouldn't even be able to fight off a fly. I just think men, don't be afraid to be men. I'm looking at a full, like, sort of, a 360 here, go, and I'm not going back to where women are in the kitchen, women, all that shit. Like, I fucking cook, I clean. And I'm not justifying myself, I don't need to. Because as a man, I can look in the mirror and I can honestly say to myself, guys and girls, I'm a fucking man. I'm a fucking man, and I'm proud of it. And I will stick up for all the men out there that feel just so fucking pushed by all this bullshit at the moment. Not bullshit, but it's the way they describe it. Men are the problem. Let's get rid of men. Who's going to build the roads? Who's going to concrete? Who's going to, like, when you go to the shop and you got 40, 60 kilos of concrete, I'll put them in the trolley one by one and take them out because I'm an empower. Or you can get your husband or your partner, if you like men, to pick them all up at once. You know why? Because he's a man. And he'll probably do it, just to impress you and go, you need me. Like, men like doing that, don't they? Tell me not. If you're in a good relationship, you like flexing in front of your misso and going like, I got this, I got that. And even if your partner doesn't care, they should act and go, I love that bike. I send pictures of the Harley and stuff, and it's like, whatever. It's like, yeah, but that's like, if you sent me pictures of, like, I don't know, what you cooked, or what you knitted, or if you're a chick that likes bikes, I'm like, well, you'd be like, anything they send you, just try and get involved in. Anyway, off topic. I'm not a relation, and this is not a therapy session. Love each other, take care, to be kind. Look at the DV thing. I get pissed off about when they say a cabinet meeting about domestic violence and it's around men. I know a few people have been murdered. It's always going to happen. This is always going to happen. We've had a spike of it. And men get murdered too at the hands of females, believe it or not. They get abused, they get psychologically abused, they get torn into these relationships where they've got money. And it sucks, man. I'll catch you in the next one. 20-minute video. What have I spoken about?